Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from the beautiful Carolinas. Today's topic is going to be how the narcissist disrupts special events. Think about that for a minute. Everyone, if you like the content, please like, subscribe, and share. So special events, these can be anything from a school play to your birthday to a holiday. It can be vacations. A special event is just that. It's a special event, which means that you are looking forward to attending something or celebrating something or being a part of something. A special event isn't just an average day. It's something that it's an accomplishment or an achievement or a milestone. And narcissists love to disrupt special events. Let's go back in time, first of all, to holidays. Well, did the narcissist blow up the holidays when you were with them? Probably. Let's just go back to whatever holiday you want to talk about, and let's say that the narcissist was your parent and you were a child and you were having dinner at whatever special event it was, or holiday, sorry. And the narcissist, maybe they were dramatic. Maybe they were at the dinner table saying that the potatoes were overcooked or undercooked, or maybe the turkey it was too dry, or maybe the cranberry sauce wasn't up to par. You see, the narcissist needs drama. The narcissist wants to make the holidays, in this case, about themselves, and they want to have all the eyes on them. So picture that dinner table again. Maybe you had guests from out of town. Maybe that dinner table was filled with about 10, 20 people. Who knows? Maybe it was a house full of people. But the narcissist will look to control people, what they do, what they don't do, what their experience is, what their experience could be but wasn't. And this is how the narcissist wants to distract from holidays. They want interruption. They want distraction. They want to make it about them. So using those examples, that's just one small illustration. And the holidays, by the way, it didn't have to be a huge holiday. Let's say that it was a smaller holiday. Maybe it was your Valentine's Day. Maybe you were married to the narcissist. Well, did the narcissist have a loving, kind Valentine's Day with you? Maybe they had one in the very beginning when you were dating. Maybe you had one after you were married. I doubt it. Probably what happened is the narcissist looked at Valentine's Day and they knew that you were looking forward to it. So they wanted to blow it up, or they would be late from work, or they would claim to forget to buy you a gift, or they would just forget it was Valentine's Day altogether. Oh, I didn't realize it was February 14th. I had no idea. I was so busy at work. You see, the narcissist wants to devalue people. They want to disrupt people and distract from the main focus of whatever day or special event that was. And Valentine's Day is no different. Again, you could look at all the holidays that you were a part of, and you could go back in time and see who was there celebrating with you and who was being themselves and honest and upfront and authentic. And you'll find out rather quickly that the narcissist was trying to make those holidays all about themselves. They didn't want to share in the good times with you. They didn't want to create memories with you. They wanted to destroy what once was and or what would never be. So this is how the narcissist disrupts holidays. Let's talk about your birthday for a moment. Oh, I'm sure you know by now the narcissist was not going to be in a great mood when it was your birthday. Because why? Well, that's the one day of the year that is supposed to be about you. It means that you made it one more year on the planet, and you should be fortunate no matter how old or young you are. Hey, if you're still here, you're here. Do the best you can and pay it forward and get your cup full. But that's not what the narcissist wants. You see, on your birthday, they expect you to tolerate the perhaps coffee mug that you received for your milestone birthday and act like they just gave you a brand new car. This is what the narcissist wants to do. They want to devalue you, invalidate you, not celebrate your birthday, and they want to just make it less than an average day. If you think about this for a minute, I'll really drill down into this part. Any day of the year that is not your birthday when you're with the narcissist, that is a day that the narcissist gets put high up on the pedestal and you're doing everything for them. The one day it is your birthday, they don't want to even celebrate that because it takes away from you pumping up their fragile ego. So they don't even want you to have an average day. They want to destroy or blow up your day. So you, next year, don't look forward to celebrating your birthday with them. I hope you follow all that. This is all by design. It's what the narcissist does. It's what they were doing in the past. It's what they're doing right now. And it's what they'll be doing in the future with other people. You see, everything has to be about the narcissist in their time. And they need people, flying monkeys, minions, enablers to do whatever they want for them. And your birthday, I can assure you, was blown up. Maybe you didn't even get a celebration. Maybe you didn't get a birthday cake. Maybe you did get a coffee mug and a milestone. Who knows what you got, but I can tell you right now, you didn't get what you should have gotten, which was praise, acknowledgement, love, abundance, togetherness, celebration, fulfillment, honor. You didn't get any of those things. You got less than that. And when it was your birthday, you were punished. Why? Well, because it was your birthday. And remember, the narcissist is envious and jealous of virtually everybody, and you were no different. Let's take vacations as a special event. Well, let's say that you went on vacations once a year. Maybe you went on a couple, who knows? But when you would go on vacations, whether it was in the country that you were in, or maybe you went abroad or to a different country, or maybe you went to a different state, wherever, who knows? But the narcissist would have their A game here for vacations, because the narcissist knows that when you are going away on a vacation, again, you are isolated, meaning you're in a different location. You're not in your house and you're not in a familiar territory, usually, although not always. And they will look to disrupt your energy here. This will begin with the Uber or the car ride getting to the airport. Maybe you get the silent treatment. Maybe they triangulate you in the car. Who knows? This will include when you're on the airplane. They will probably either not be sitting next to you on purpose, flirting with the steward or stewardess or a complete stranger, or maybe they are sitting next to you and maybe they will give you the silent treatment sitting next to you on the plane. And then that will roll into when you get to the hotel. Of course, the hotel won't be good enough, or the view won't be good enough, or the food's not good, or how did you pick out such a crummy location, etc. And again, it isn't even day one when you're on vacation and you're already burnt out. You see, you will need a vacation from the alleged vacation with the narcissist. And they know this because the narcissist wanted during the vacation to blow it up. And they didn't care how much money you spent. They didn't care how much planning you put into it. They didn't care who was coming in from all over the globe to attend that vacation or be a part of it. They would find a way to make it about them. This is what the narcissist does. It always has to be about them. It's not about people that traveled 3,000 miles away. It's not about all the money that was spent. It's about the narcissist having control and the narcissist making about them, and the narcissist also blowing up your vacation. So again, let's say that was a bigger vacation that was blown up. Also, perhaps you had weekend getaways to Airbnbs or whatever, or maybe you went to the beach or the mountains or something. And if it was just the narcissist in you, well, you knew rather quickly that you were not in a comfortable environment again, because you were, let's say the mountains, just the two of you, and you're thinking it's going to be a romantic getaway. Well, that didn't happen after the love bomb / euphoric stage, when the narcissist knew that they had you where they wanted you. Now they could pull back and they could blame you and they could verbally abuse you and keep you trapped in that Airbnb for a weekend, and you would be trying your best to tolerate the poor behavior or sit down and explain to them that this behavior is unacceptable. And what would they be doing? They'd be blame shifting you or screaming at you or telling you you're worthless, etc., because they had you isolated up in the mountains, and that vacation was anything but a vacation. It was a house of horrors, and it was meant to keep you trapped and stuck. And then when the narcissist got their cup full with your supply and you defending and explaining and apologizing and tolerating all the poor behavior, maybe on the car ride home, maybe they would turn on a little bit of fake charm and say, you know, that weekend wasn't that bad. I mean, I think we should do it again. And you would look over to them while you're driving on the freeway saying, are you kidding me? That was the worst thing I've ever gone through. I'm never doing that again. But what would happen? Then the narcissist would bat their eyelashes at you or tell you it wasn't that bad, and, you know, maybe a fake apology, although probably not. And next thing you know, you go to work Monday morning and you kind of move past it, and a month goes by and you're planning another vacation, maybe even in the same spot, and you just ignore the red flags. You don't trust your instincts or your intuition. This is how the cycle goes around. This is how when you're in it, you can't see it. This is how you keep on giving the narcissist chances more chances over and over and over again. And this is how the narcissist will continue to disrupt special events or special occasions, because they can and they need to and they want to. And this is why the narcissist cannot introspect or cannot change or cannot grow, because everything has to be about them. Let's flip it. It's the narcissist's birthday. Well, what happens here usually? Well, you are expected to not only bend over backwards and go above and beyond the call of duty like you usually do 364 days out of the year, 366, which is this year because it's a leap year, but now it's the narcissist's birthday. Now what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to do anything you possibly can to be on your best behavior, to walk around them on eggshells, to make sure that you gave it your best effort financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. You had to do everything just right. Now, could you ever do everything just right? Of course you couldn't. The narcissist made sure that you couldn't. So again, let's say that the day went okay, and it's the narcissist's birthday, and then you got the cake. Well, the cake was vanilla. They wanted chocolate, and you're supposed to know that. Although they have had vanilla cake for the last 15 years, but they changed their mind this year because they could, and you're supposed to read their mind. Well, what happens? The icing on the cake, whether it's chocolate or vanilla, the narcissist can't bite their tongue. They have to punish you for getting the wrong kind of cake, even though you didn't know that. It's just one little thing. Same thing with the food. Maybe the food was perfect, but there was one little breadcrumb left off on the tablecloth. Well, you'd be punished for that, saying you didn't clean up properly or whatever. You see, the advantage the narcissist has is they can throw anything out at you, and they can make you explain and defend yourself anytime they want to until you get the wisdom. And that's when you go no contact, etc. But also with the narcissist's birthday, remember, usually it wasn't just a birthday. It was usually a birthday week, which sometimes turned into a birthday month. And the next thing you know, you're treating them like this 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And they're expecting this. You see, no good deed goes unpunished in the narcissistic relationship. They do not want anybody doing anything other than providing things for them, which is why the narcissist looks at people as opportunities. They look at people as weak and inferior. And once the narcissist places people in the trauma bond, or in the devaluation stage, or the narcissistic fog, which all three are interchangeable yet unique to themselves, once someone gets placed there and they don't have the wisdom because they weren't taught narcissism in school, they are very vulnerable, and they are believing in somebody who turned out to be the narcissist, that they believe that that person has their best interest at heart, and nothing, and I mean nothing, could be further from the truth. The narcissist is laying on the gas pedal of abuse throughout the whole relationship. You just didn't know it. But this is how the narcissist wants to disrupt special occasions or special events. Let's take a graduation. Maybe it was your son or daughter who graduated university. Well, let's think about this. Did the narcissist attend that graduation? Maybe they did. And what did they do? Well, although the narcissist wasn't the parent of the year, and they probably weren't anywhere building up the child who graduated from university, what did they do? They got in every picture possible so they could have this commemorated. In other words, you did all the parenting, all the raising of the child who went to university, graduated, and now they're off and they're going to have a great career and great life, etc. But the narcissist was nowhere to be found. What they were doing is they were counter-parenting with you. They weren't co-parenting. But when the time came for the pictures and everything, they were right there front row and center. So it could be acknowledged and recognized or documented that they were there for the graduation, that they were a part of it, and they're a proud parent, etc. But nothing, and I mean nothing, could be further from the truth. They just wanted the photo op. They just wanted people to think that they cared about their child, or that they raised them properly, etc. Now let's flip the same thing. Say it's a graduation, your son or daughter, and the narcissist decides to not attend. Well, what does that do? That really throws a monkey wrench in the celebration or the graduation, because now the child who is graduating is saying, hey, where's mom or dad? I don't get this. Well, they're not attending on purpose, and they're not attending to show that they're not proud of the accomplishment of you, or your child, I should say, graduating university. You see, it twists both ways. The narcissistic abusive cycle, it cuts so many thousands of different ways, and it simply depends on if the narcissist wants to attend or not. But either way, they're making it about them, not about the graduation. Think about it. Maybe that graduation, now the ceremony's over and everyone's going out to dinner, but the parent who turns out to be the narcissist isn't there. And what are we talking about? We're not talking about the cap and gown celebration or ceremony and what a great accomplishment it was. We're talking about the lack of presence of the narcissistic parent. Again, with them not even being in the restaurant or in the room at the dinner post-graduation, they're still making it about them. This is how the cycle continues to go around and around. And this is why the narcissist wants to disrupt special events over and over and over again. It's the same thing with a new job. Let's say the narcissist is your friend, then you just got a great job and you're making a lot of money and you're super proud because you worked very hard to get the job. Boom. Well, you want to go out and celebrate and maybe have a good dinner with people, and you invite the narcissist, but again, you don't know they're a narcissist, and what happens? Well, you invite them out and all they do is talk about themselves and how much better of a job they have, or how much more important their job is, or how difficult of a job they have, etc. They're not listening to you, they're not celebrating with you, they're in competition with you, and they're trying to disrupt your energy from that celebration of you getting a good job. The narcissist is everywhere. They're always in competition. They're always checking the pulse of people, and they're seeing if they can keep people trapped and stuck in the loop. That is why I suggest virtually in every video to go no contact, etc. But understand something. If you have a birthday, a vacation, a holiday, a graduation, or a accomplishment or celebration, and the narcissist is anywhere in your life, it's not going to go well, because they do not want anyone to achieve more than them or accomplish more than them or be better than them. Now again, remember, you and I aren't in competition with people. We are kind, loving, stable, healthy, empathetic people. We are abundant. That's not what the narcissist is. They are a person who wants to take, and when they're done, they want to take more. They do not want the betterment for humankind, and they do not want the betterment of you or your life. So everyone, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from the beautiful Carolinas. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon, evening, or morning, no matter where you are on the planet. You are not alone. Remember that. You are not alone. I love you all. God bless you, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Realize that the narcissist will disrupt your energy any way possible, but they really enjoy disrupting people's special events, birthdays, holidays, ceremonies, celebrations, graduations, anything they can, vacations, anything they can, they will look to disrupt it and make it about them. That is why once you see it, you can't unsee it. And that's why you really need to have boundaries and understand that these people don't deserve to know where you are, who you're with, what you're doing, what you are planning to do, or anything about you. So really get the message. These people don't change. They only deteriorate over time. I love you all. God bless you. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.